Afternoon, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going through creative resolutions for 2021, goal setting, what my resolutions are, and a few tips to help you set your goals for 2021. Let's jump in. Okay, before we get started, I just want to say that I'm not like some professional at goal setting. I'm not like a life coach or anything like that. Just these are tips that I've gathered over the years from various sources of how I set my goals, and hopefully they'll help you set your ones. But I'm basically just going to talk about my ones to hopefully give you some inspiration and explain how I've set them. I'm not going to be like, this is what you should do. Okay. But first, nerdy couple seconds with Luke Palmer. How cool is this? I blame Peter McKinnon for this. These are some custom Star Wars playing cards from Theory 11. And when I saw them, I was like, I need these. They're so sick. So if you want to be nerdy with me and have a look at them, wait around to the end of the video, because I won't bore everyone else now, but we'll open them and take a quick look at the end of the video. Okay, so I'm not one for sharing my resolutions with other people. I have a kind of a weird thing where I feel like if I tell people my goals, I end up not doing them. I don't know if that's me or if that's like an actual psychological thing within humans. But if I tell someone that I'm going to go do this, I seem to lose interest and I don't do it. So I don't usually tell people my resolutions, but I feel like these ones I've got for this year will help other creatives. These are my creative resolutions. Hopefully help other creatives get some inspiration for setting their goals. And just a couple of the ways I've adapted them and you made them, I think will come in handy for you guys. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to go through them. First one I actually touched upon in last week's vlog, the Olympus vlog of me getting the film camera, is I want to shoot more film this year. This was a goal of mine before I bought the Olympus, but now that I have the Olympus, I have no excuse not to now, I guess. But I want to shoot more film. I want to get back into film photography. This is one I actually set myself last year, which I kind of ticked off with the little, where is it? The little, here we go. That little guy, the Minolta film camera, kind of ticked off, but I want to actually properly get into film photography this year. So, incoming with the Olympus. So if you've been thinking about film photography, give it a go. Get back into it this year. Follow me on my journey. I'm going to be getting more into it, and I'm going to hopefully do a few videos on it throughout the year of what I've learned from it and anything that you guys are interested in. If you're interested in film photography and like the process behind it and how I find it, let's do it. Let's make the videos. Second one is I want to make more vlogs this year. I also spoke about this briefly in last week's video. I feel like 2020 was a very creative year. I feel like everyone's way of dealing with the pandemic and everything was to get creative, and we made at-home creative photography, isolation creative photography, and we did a lot of creative stuff. 2021, I'm hopeful for the vaccine and life going to some sort of new normality where we can actually interact with humans. So I want to document more. This year I want to focus on documenting over creating. I'm still going to create, don't get me wrong, but I want to document over create. I want to focus on documenting. I want to vlog more. I want to vlog more of life, not necessarily the mundane things. And I know this is from watching other vloggers, this is a big thing that people struggle with, is my life's not interesting enough, and I don't think my day-to-day life is interesting enough. I don't think my life is interesting enough to document day in, day out, whereas stuff we do like the London trips to take photos or Brighton trips to take photos or anything like that, I want to document more of. And trips, hopefully, oh god, I hope we can travel this year, even if it's just locally. I mean, don't get me wrong, I really want to travel outside the UK, but hopefully we can just travel a bit and I could document that, and that's, so I want to vlog more for this year. My third goal for this year this is where I think one that will help you guys in terms of how I've set this goal. So originally it was to end 2021 with 1,000 subscribers. I've got 145. So that's a big push, but I feel like it snowballs a little bit, and so the more you get, the easier it is to get more, I think. Maybe that's what it's felt like getting to this 145. It felt like getting to 100 took ages, and then those extra 45 happened quite quickly. So I feel like it snowballs, but that was my original goal, was to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And the thinking behind that was not that because I want to hit 1,000, but I do want to hit 1,000, but I want to put in the work to hit 1,000 subscribers. But I don't think that's a very good metric for that goal, because the outcome and the thing in that goal that is going to make me feel like I've succeeded is hitting 1,000 subscribers. I have no control over whether or not 955 people are going to subscribe to my YouTube channel this year. I could post daily, do all the right algorithm catching titles and thumbnails and tags and descriptions and everything, and I still don't hit that number. I can't control hitting 1,000 subscribers. What I can control is the work. And for me, I think putting in enough work to make 90 videos this year is enough. That's enough effort from my side to entice, that's probably the wrong word for that, but to gain 1,000 subscribers. I feel like that's enough work on my end. That's more than I made last year. I think I made like 70, maybe less, maybe between 60 and 70 I made last year. I was gonna say 100, but that doesn't give me as much wiggle room for life happening and not being able to make videos for whatever reason and stuff. So 90 I feel like is a good one. That's almost 2 a week for the entire year. I think that's a doable target. It's not like an easy target. I'm gonna need to work to do that, but it's a target I feel like I can hit, and I feel like that's a better metric. To make 90 videos this year is a better metric for me than say I want to hit 1,000 subscribers, because I can control whether or not I make 90 videos this year. I can't control 955 people, 855 people, quick maths, subscribing to my YouTube channel between now and December 31st. So that's my tip. Do you like my mug? This is my mum's mug. Holy guacamole. I love it. It's a great... Getting sidetracked. Yeah, so that's my tip for goal setting, is set metrics that you can control. The goal needs to be something that you can control achieving that goal. I can't control 1,000 people subscribing. I can control me making 90 videos. And my third goal is another one for me. This is again a metric that I can control, and that's to create more cinematic B-roll sequences. Be that in the middle of vlogs, be that independent videos of cinematic sequences. However, but I want to create more this year. More is a very loose term because I could create one and that counts. The metric I've got in my head is I want to make 5. It doesn't sound like a lot, but I want to actually put the work in. I want to put effort into making them. I don't want to just slap together some clips. I want to actually plan it out, think about it, spend some time editing it with sound design, everything that goes into them. But yeah, I want to make more cinematic B-roll sequences this year. I actually made one at the end of last year that I never even posted anywhere. I might upload that. Comment below if you want me to upload that, and then I'll upload it. It just started pouring down with rain. So a few tips to help you guys set your goals for the year. These are ones that I've been practicing for however many years. I mean, I've been setting resolutions for the last probably about 3 years, and at the end of each year I review them, how well I've done, and I set new ones. So these are some tips I've developed over the years. Not specifically from me, I've probably found them online and they're just stuck in here, but these are some tips. Number 1, set specific goals. Make sure your goals are clear and defined, and you're not loosely... I mean, I know my last one I was like saying, I want to make more, and that's not really being... But 5 is the metric. 5 is what I've got in my head. But set specific goals. Don't set like, I want to lose weight this year. Set, I am currently X figure, I want to be X figure by the end of the year. So set specific goals that you can work directly towards that instead of having a fairly loose one. That losing weight example then leads into the next one, is set measurable goals. Set goals that you can measure your progress towards. You can measure how well you're doing, and you can actually halfway through the year you can look back and say, I am this far towards that goal and I'm feeling good about it. Or I am not as far as I should be, I need to put more work in. Set attainable goals. I've done it in the past for myself where I've set goals which just aren't possible. That's not realistic for me to do that within a year. So set goals that are attainable within your time frame, and you don't have to make a goals to do this year. You can make goals to do by 6 months time. You can make goals to do 5 years time. But I think goal setting is important. It's a big thing for me, and yeah, set some goals. 2 more tips. First one, if it's a big goal that you're setting, say you want to start your photography business at long last, create an action plan. That's a big goal, and that can seem very unattainable. Trust me, I know the feeling. I'm still in that feeling. But if it's a big goal like that, break it down into little goals. So you want to start your photography business, which means you're going to need X, Y, and Z. You're going to need kit. You're going to need more training. You're going to need practice in these areas. You're going to need a website. You're going to need business cards. You're going to need t-shirts. Like break it down to absolutely everything, and start one at a time. That one big goal, I'm going to start a photography business, that's overwhelming as hell. I need to buy a 50mm 1.4 Sony lens. Why are you doing this to me? I need to buy a 50mm 1.4 Sony lens because 50mm and 1.4 are really good for weddings. That's an attainable goal. That's a okay, I just need to save up some money and I can buy that lens. That's a lot more attainable and a lot more, it's nowhere near as daunting as setting up a business. It's a step on the way. So take one at a time and create these goals, break it down and figure it out from there. And then that's also measurable. As you go through it, you can see, okay, I've now got all the gear I need. I have the back end of my website completely set up, but I need a photo of myself and I need a description. But I've got my prices set, but break the goals down if they're big ones. I mean, you can break down all the goals, but specifically for the big ones, I recommend breaking them down. And my last tip, simple, write your goals down. That's it. Physically writing it down, I think, is better than typing it. Typing it still doesn't quite make it real for me. I like to physically write down my goals on paper, with a pen or pencil, pen, on paper with a pen, physically write them down. It makes them real, it solidifies them, it's your commitment to doing them. That's it. It just helps. But yeah, I hope that was helpful. I hope that gave you some inspiration to set your goals, and I hope it helps you set your goals and set them clear-cut and well-defined goals for the year or further, if you're going to do that. But yeah, if you like the video, drop a thumbs up down below. If it helped you at all, if any reason, just please drop a thumbs up down below. It helps me, it helps me with the algorithm, it helps my video get further. Subscribe if you aren't already, join the community. We make photo videos, we make vlogs, we make tutorials, we make short films, we do all sorts here. Join the community, check it out. All the other stuff that YouTubers tell you to do, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to take the shot. Peace. Alright. Afternoon, welcome back to the channel. What are we talking about? What is this video? What am I doing? I forgot. Okay. And if you're still here wanting to see these, let's do it. Okay, so I'm actually excited for this. Oh, they feel. Oh, I was expecting it to be plastic. It's like card. Focus in. Yeah, I think they look great. This is the thing. I kind of don't want to break that seal, but I've got to. I don't want to break that seal. That looks too good, but at the same time, I need to. I'm gonna have to do it with scissors. I'm gonna need to cut it delicately. Oh, I can't do it. Oh no. Oh, I've started now. I've done it. We're in. Oh, kind of. Oh god, no, I can't. Oh, now I'm bending it. Oh, I feel like I'm crucifying this box. I'm just a nerd, really. Oh, they feel really good. I'm not a massive playing card person, don't get me wrong, but I can appreciate the difference with them. So that's the back of the cards. So they've all got their own. They're all obviously customized for Star Wars, and they all just look really damn cool. Oh, there's the cool. Yeah, there you go, Darth Vader one. That's cool. But yeah, that's it. That's just me nerding out over a pack of cards because they just feel nice. I don't know if anyone else appreciates that, but they just feel good. But yeah, that's me nerding out over my new pack of cards because I think they're really cool. Have I ever showed you guys this? This is another thing I have on the shelf. It's a Weird. Youngblood releases an album called Weird, and they were selling cassettes with the album on, and I just think that's really, really cool. Even though I have no cassette player and will probably never play it on the cassette, I just thought it was really cool. So these have both deserved places on my shelf now. That's it. That's just me nerding out over a pack of cards. I thought they were really cool. Yeah, I'll put a link below if you're interested in them. If you're still here, you're a legend. I'd be surprised if you are, because this is just me nerding out at the moment over playing cards. But yeah, anyway, peace.